on to kick this
Can
one
y'all
away.
see it?
Right after the touchdown to extend their lead, now maybe opening the door a little bit there by allowing starting field position at the 40.
Bro, just go on YouTube, bro.
Chargers in good field position to start out. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Justin Herbert looking to pass. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down, and the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Boy, tough spot here as they approach the line of scrimmage. A long way to go to try to pick up this 1st down. On Herbert, his 3rd interception. And the Bengals are going to take possession of the football. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38.
Nigga, I just scored with Joe Burrow, nigga. What you talking about? I ain't gonna lie, bro. You finna be one of those niggas. I don't God, I'm gonna hit my shit.
He got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. A pickup of 27. And they pick up the 1st down in the process. Now it's Burrow. Touchdown Bengals. Jamar Chase.
Tell that nigga Devon to send it. Tell Devon to send it. I sent it to him. Share it all with him.
They'll let Mixon try and run it in. And he is not going to get in there. He stopped short.
It's 22-6.
He's going to stay right where it is. The 3rd time wasn't a charge.
And I get the Riley's
first two-point try. Still have the lead, but couldn't get the 3rd.
Okay, so they didn't get this one, but I have to ask you.
Bro, share the link with him, nigga. Nigga, I sent it to you on your phone, stupid bitch.
Definitely game plan for. Felt good about being aggressive and going for it. And right up until that one, they've got 2 for 2.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys
Who your team?
in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. And that's caught inside the 35. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the 1st half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
Well, certainly they haven't had the ideal 1st half, but there's some momentum for them to take into halftime.
Yeah, and it might not be that wild momentum, you know, that you see sometimes where they score late and teams go sprinting off and the whole deal. No, it might not be that, but it does give them a better feeling about themselves and what they can accomplish in the 2nd half.
That's it for the 1st half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gautin, getting set for quarter
nigga,
number
bro,
3
don't be doing
here.
that lame shit. What the fuck? You gonna learn to stop. That nigga get bullied.
This one taken just inside the 10. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The live stream not gonna be exactly accurate.
The Bengals drive about to get going. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the 2nd half, Charles, remember in that 1st half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
And they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. Second down.
You know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 32-yard line. Now it's Burrow. Looking middle, and that's complete. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20. On first and 10, Joe Burrow. That's going to be caught. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. They'll try to run it in, going option right. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Joe Burrow, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bengals take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. And he will get into the end zone to bump the lead up to 3 scores. So they're able to throw it in for the 2-point conversion. Sometimes that can be a risky play, but they got it.
Yeah, you always have to be careful here because if you do get it intercepted, it's returned by the defense. That's 2 points for them, but he identified an open target and put it right on him.
This one taken just inside the 10. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Von Bell. And the Bengals are going to take possession of the football. Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores, but yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the third quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is the team that just threw that interception, they've got to be careful about developing a sense of complacency and thinking this game is over.
They'll go option to the short side, and they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. They were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
They'll try and throw forward with Burrow. That's to Chase. Too late for that. He's got it.
Bro, don't quit, bro. Why you quitting? Bro, don't quit, bro.
Hold up, it ain't easy breaking away or being a great. They slamming the door, I'm jumping the gate. Cause a starving stomach like being punched in the face. And an instrumental was the last time that I ate food from all of the base. My A-spoon going, big son told me about the game. 20 years later, know my name. King, crown me, lounge in the back of the spot. Pay homage to an underground peasant, climb to the top. Funny style on elevators could never fade us. I peep data stain anytime they congratulate us. Goggles is worn and bottles is popping. I'm beyond Sanders on haters, this ice bucket dropping over their head with it. Extra the cred with it. You either fight or flight, I ain't one for the ledge living. I do it for the one that died or fed millions. With soul food, flowed and stock my bad kitchen. I'm liberated.
I don't play around this young blood.
They ain't illustrated. I make a move, they gladly imitate it. I ain't flattered,
I don't play random. Pick your team.
A a new beginning. My catalog like James Earl Jones, the ever living. Imagine if I did make beats that's more for killing. Imagine if you come from the south out my city, you probably wouldn't make it. Oh yeah, yeah, really. I go extra to be great. I go extra for the fam. I go extra for the cake. I got extras on the plate. I go extra every day. I got extras on the way. How much? Extra, extra. How much? Extra, extra. How much? Extra, extra. How much? Extra, extra. Ain't no mileage of $4 configure the road I travel. Don't gravel that probably baffle it. Label scribble on paper, they wanna shackle it. I own my masters and royalties, you can't raffle it. Wrist drip like a mango, fingertip like I'm thankful.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Today, we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Dallas Cowboys.
Y'all watching this though?
Just about time to rock as Toe gets ready to meet leather. And we are underway from AT&T Stadium. Wishing he had a mulligan. That's not how you want to start the game.
Not at all, because not only do you give up the penalty and good field position, but it just kills the momentum of your team as you start a game.
A quick throw here out to Brown. And he is going to lose yardage here. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Play action now. Prescott under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Levante David making his presence felt in the backfield.
2 plays so far, run and a pass attempt, and both have gone backwards.
Probably not how they drew that up.
Not at all.
Looking for a better play coming up on 3rd. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And the pressure gets to him again.
On it.
The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. On 4th down, here's Brian Anger now to kick this one away. A big boot that time, 57 yards the official distance. And the Bucs are going to take over 1st and 10 deep in their own territory.
That punt was near perfection as it checked out inside the 5-yard line. You never know where these things are going to go, do you?
No, what was it? You got a John Heisman quote about that,
yeah,
right?
He said the football is roughly a
Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to take possession of the football. Well, they were obviously backed up, had a little bit of space from the goal line, snapping it from the 3, but still trying to throw it, and...
Yeah, exactly. This is where hindsight is 20/20 comes into play, right? Seems like a good idea to throw the ball there. Maybe you'll surprise them and catch them off guard. Instead, you've created a turnover and put your defense in a bad spot.
They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. You don't see that a ton, do you? With a cornerback coming over to the middle of the field to make a run tackle.
That's someone with a ton of confidence to feel like nothing is pressuring him on his side of the field. Sees that the ball's moved to the middle and just sprints over there to help out. He ends up getting the tackle. Well played. Excellent recognition that none of his receivers were beating coverage and getting open, so he just threw that one away. They'll come back to the huddle, reset, and try something different.
Prescott on 3rd and goal. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
Hey, Devon, look at that pick. Look at that pick, nigga.
And the Buccaneers are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Well, Charles, certainly circle that play. We might have to revisit it later. They had 3 in their back pocket. They go for it on 4th and goal and throw the pick.
Well, you know, we're still in the first half. A bold call nonetheless. And I guess the book might have said take the 3, but it looks like they burned the book and just said give me the analytics. And the analytics said go for it. Didn't work out.
Look at Mike Evans' way again, and he's got another one. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 down at the 31. On play action, now Brady. Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Here's White. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down. Brady. And in for the Buccaneers touchdown. Rashad White from 3 yards out. And the Bucs use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Brady's going to look to throw. And he will get in to make it 8-0. So they go with a pass, and it works there on the 2-point try. Charles, just in general, what are your thoughts passing versus running on 2-point conversion? Situational?
It is situational, and you have to know your team. What is your strength? Because so many people think you have to throw the ball in a 2-point conversion, but the stats will tell you that running it is about as proficient. So know your team and go to your strength.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
I don't even got ways, bro. You draw talking, get you some money.
No,
man.
that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. A tall task ahead of him here, needing to go 15 yards to move the chains. Prescott off play action. They'll under pressure, and he'll go down. They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this first quarter. 1 quarter down.
This my team. This is originally my team, the Bucs. But I started playing niggas with the Bengals because I just be waxing niggas with the Bucs. Just punt the ball, bro. You 22 yards out. All right. 1K.
Now Prescott on 4th down. And this one is incomplete. A surprising move to go for it, and predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Bucs are going to take over with excellent field position to boot. Throwing on 1st down is Brady. And a catch right side by Evans. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line. Options galore here, 2nd and a few inches. Brady gives this to White, and running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage.
Hey, give it to me. Just touchdown.
Brady going to try and throw on 3rd down. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
On that snap, he's the hero of his defense after the play he just made. A 1-possession game, and his hit kept it exactly that.
If I don't get this, I might just cry. I'm God.
They'll go with a big bank Fournette. And he's into
right
the
with that
end zone.
man.
Touchdown, Buccaneers.
Superman.
Leonard Fournette, a 15-yard touchdown run. And the Bucs' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Extra point up and good by Sucker. And the lead is up to 15 now. The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air. It's a short kick taken out beyond the 20. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They're still in search of an initial first down as they come up here 1st and 10.
Nah, he go crib that. He go crib that hoe.
Across the 30-yard line. Right
He
off
go
the
crib
bat,
that
it's a
hoe.
first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
Get out of single back, bro. If you want to put some points up, get out of single back.
Here's Prescott. And he'll
Get out of single back.
He releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, the best don't mind making tough throws, but that was a real difficult one right there. Out of the pocket, trying to beat double coverage. More times than not, that's going to end up as an incomplete pass, if not worse.
Tell him.
On 2nd down, it's Pollard. And forget
I'm
about
on that shit like
a
white
lane.
on
He barely
rice.
had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield.
I don't got one.
3rd and long for Prescott. He finds his target. It's Schultz. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it. And it'll
I
be
keep
4th
telling
down.
you though, bro.
They'll run for it with Pollard. And he will not even make it back to the line of scrimmage. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Brady now on 1st down. Going for Evans, but that pass is intercepted. Picked off by Kelvin Joseph.
Yeah, he cribbed that hoe.
And now off to the races down the right side. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Cowboy defense has a touchdown.
I should have played it smart because all my niggas had their X factors.
And they're back within 8. It's 15-7. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. It's a squib kick that still makes its way down inside the 15. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
Love the idea, love the concept, but you got to leave a little room on the sideline so he can fade into it when he makes the catch. That was thrown too close to it for the receiver to make a play.
Brady's throw on 3rd down there is incomplete.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up 4th down.
And Brady going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by Malik Hooker. And the Cowboys are going to take possession of the football. A nightmare of a first half for him. That's now 3 interceptions. But Charles, with his talent, if anyone can shake this off and right the ship, it's him.
I agree, because you don't get to be one of the best quarterbacks in the league without developing some major mental toughness. So I expect him to go in the locker room at halftime, hit the reset button, and come out a new guy in half number 2.
They'll go with Pollard here on 1st down. And he'll get 2 or 3 out of that one, as that is going to take us to the 2-minute warning. They go back to Pollard on second down. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 17 yards on the play there, and the Cowboys have a first down.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. He's able to get to the second level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers, and they're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Again, it's Elliott. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. They wind up losing a couple there, so they go behind the original line of scrimmage, and now 3rd and 11 coming up. Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. He's going to air one out. And it says caught.
Hey, who you caught that with?
Noah Brown, 30 yards. And the Cowboys have come back
I don't know how that wasn't no pick.
game.
Should have ran with that nigga.
And partner, they found a gap there on the post
Next time
pattern,
I'm
and it was in
picking
the
that.
middle third of the field.
And that's really difficult to do because ordinarily the safeties are back there to prevent that happening. But they found the opening and exploited it.
Prescott, they're going to throw for it. Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked off by Levante David. And nothing but daylight ahead. The 30, past the 20. And he takes it all the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way. Boy, they're down only 1 score, still first half, but they're going to line up for the onside kick. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts.
I never
as
uncommitted.
they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away.
All right.
Pulls it in at the 13. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. There was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Fournette once more on second down. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean, or else you just sit back, you're going to throw it every down.
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
And this one caught by Cameron Brady. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Brady to his tight end, Brady, for the Tampa Bay first. They're going to look to throw.
That's a pick.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Kelvin Joseph.
Certainly feels like the classic second guess, but let's be honest about it. They had a chance going to halftime.
I mean, I get ball at half.
Why did they take a chance with the throw there? I don't understand that.
Well, that's what I'm wondering. And now this defense has to try to protect that lead going into the locker room. Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete.
And to put it mildly, this is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and defend their red zone. But how about that good first step towards forcing them to settle for at least 3 points? I think they're also thinking bigger right now.
Hawk.
Imagine being able to stop them totally and change the momentum.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Prescott. That's into a crowd and intercepted. And the Bucs are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points no matter what. At worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
final shot before half for Brady. And open here is Jones. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
I would have got that close.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. Marr now to kick this one away. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
This offense set to begin the 3rd quarter, and Charles, if they had a checklist of things they wanted to accomplish in the first half, certainly at the top of that list would be having the lead, and they've got that here.
That's always the most important box to check, isn't it? But also, they've had some success in their passing game, so probably an empty box establishing the run. They're on pace for fewer than 100 yards in this one, so now they want to make sure that they get that going so they truly have a control in this ball game, and down the stretch, being able to be balanced, either throw it or run it, and try and win this ball game.
And he hauls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. Mike Evans, 31 yards, as his guys are able to extend their lead. And that's incomplete. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage.
Sit your ass down, nigga.
And if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They'll start the drive with Elliott.
And the last time out, they had the good drive going. You get in the red zone. They throw the interception. Not their first pick of the game either, so we'll see if they're more careful, more cautious here on this drive.
Yeah, nothing worse than repeat mistakes, right? You end up coughing the ball up. You end up throwing a pick. Everything goes awry. And now, points don't go up on the board. I just heard a fan scream out, I thought the idea was to score points. Yeah, they're getting a little restless, too.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
On play action, Prescott. And this is going to be incomplete.
The goal is certainly to try and make a big play happen and climb
What
back
if you,
into this
what if
game.
you cut your shit
You
off?
have to be careful. If you overdo it, you could turn it over and hurt your team.
Prescott to throw on 4th. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And that will force a turnover on downs. Now a play fake. Brady. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble.
About time I fumbled.
The Cowboys.
So potentially a turning point here in the 3rd quarter.
Some told me not to hurdle, though.
Just a bit.
Yeah, they're still down 2 scores, but I do think we're at that point in the game where you're going to reach for the football whenever possible. You're going to hear the coaches scream from the sidelines, tackle him, second guy in, tackle the ball.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. Dallas, Texas is the spot. 3rd quarter inside AT&T Stadium. Glad you're with us. 2nd and 10. They run straight ahead here with Pollard. And he'll get this up past the 25.
Nigga, that's all I've been running. The same defense.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Trying to run for it with Pollard. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a 1st down.
Hey, doing that no huddle run wasting your clock, my boy.
Now Prescott. Going for the deep ball. And that's caught inside the 35. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10.
Well,
partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end. But how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play. They picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
A first down throw for Prescott. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Dak Prescott able to connect with Dalton Schultz. And the Cowboys are back within a score.
Marr now to add the extra point. And the lead is down to a field goal now. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. Short kick. One of the up middle take it down. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. Brady going to bring the Bucs up with a first and 10 at their own 22. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He completes it to Evans. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. To throw again on second down. Brady. He completes this to Russell Gage.
Where we going?
20,
Where we going? We're going to Lufkin, nigga.
5,
Yeah.
touchdown, Tampa Bay.
I think it's fair to say there's nothing that gets a crowd to its feet quite like a big play, and that was something special there. Boy, was he moving.
Brady will look to throw for it. And he will get into the end zone. So the lead stretches from 9 up to 11. Set now to kick this one away. And
that's where it's going.
Goes.
That's where it's going.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Prescott on first down. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he's able to get up here to the 26. A good gain on first. Has him set up with second and just a couple of inches now from the 29. Here's Prescott.
That is caught by Lamb. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35. And CD, we have seen some great runs the last few times we've been together, but I think we can at least put this one in our top 5. That was a determined gallop there.
From the 34 now, here's first and 10. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that is incomplete.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
Throwing again on second and 10. Prescott. He's got his man. It's Gallup. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10.
I got 30 like
first
a
and
30.
10 at the 11. Play action now, Prescott.
And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket, only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
And it's intercepted at the goal line.
Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr. And the Buccaneers are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line.
Live on YouTube.
Well, field goals probably aren't going to cut it at this point. This was touchdown or bust, and unfortunately for them, it turned out to be bust.
Yeah, they're feeling like they've got to force the issue here and maybe take some chances they wouldn't have earlier in the game.
Oh, yeah. I think I got to say it like that.
Defense. They really stood tall throughout, and they come up with the interception in the end zone.
On first and 10, here's Brady. And brought in by Brady. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
God damn.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Throwing now is Brady.
I feel that shit about everything.
Maybe the turning point they need.
Picked off by Kelvin Joseph.
I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his second interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
I just can't believe that, bro. Like, why the fuck you ain't, how the fuck that wasn't no good pass for you to just hit that nigga?
Or less talent, but a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years, but here we go.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Prescott.
He caught that?
It's Gallup, touchdown.
That was not no head tap. That was not no head tap.
And the Cowboys have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th.
But he will not get in here. He stopped up short of the goal line, and this will remain a 5-point game. So they got one of the 2 touchdowns they needed. Now for the onside kick.
Oh, God,
and the Buccaneers able to recover. Their hands team does its job.
Nigga, Colin quit. That's what happened.
Felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
Oh, God, man. Like, are you physically pause the game live on YouTube? They quit.
Someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's
why you keep sliding your people back?
So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted.
And the Cowboys are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line. So a nice play defensively by the rookie coming up with the INT.
And that's a late-round pick right there, making a first-round impact. And a lot of these day 3 corners end up winding up on special teams and set packages and even on the practice squad. But he's really made an impact on this defense, and he comes up with the interception there.
The way he's throwing the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like happened there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads
him
to believe.
And that's
head top, head top, head top, head top.
Picked off by Jamel Dean, and the Bucs are going to take possession of the football.
Crazy. Press. Press.
Brady to throw. Left side here, that's complete to Godwin.
And they're going to get this to the 44-yard line. 2nd and 9 from the 44.
Brady going to look to throw. Airing this one out for Evans. And this is caught.
Touchdown, touchdown, Ice Cube.
With his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Buccaneers are able to build on to their 4th quarter lead.
Extra point put through by Succop, and it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. The Bucs ready for the kickoff, and here we go. It's in the air.
Nah.
Pulls it in at the 13. And he doesn't even get this to the 10. He's taken down at the 9.
Peter Pan!
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have...
There he goes left side. And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a one-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. The job becomes twice as difficult now after the sack. It's 2nd and 20. Brady going to throw here. This is caught by Evans. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it. And now once again, they'll line up to go for 2.
I am not abusing. I am not abusing Mike Evans.
That's caught. And he is not going to get to the goal line. And for the first time here this afternoon, they are thwarted on the 2-point conversion. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the...
Head top!
Picked up by Jamel Dean. And the Buccaneers will have the football as this is taken up past the 30.
So after the INT, it's Brady.
A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on first down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. Back to throw here. And my goodness,
this nigga got 4 niggas on Mike Evans. I done seen it all.
The number 7 usually lucky here. Not for him. 7 picks he's thrown in this game. That's only happened 6 times since 1960.
And I know that the most recent time it happened, the guy who threw him, he won a Heisman.
And a little bit of a consolation prize there. He's into the end zone. Won't win him the game, but they do get the score with all zeros showing.
But some fantasy players are
really
happy with that score.
Problem for them, they needed that score with a little more time left on the clock. I think it's too little too late now.
I would agree with that. And we're programmed never to say never. But in this case, we're asking a lot for them to even think they have a chance.
One last shot now for Prescott. And that's caught for the additional 2 points. It'll only matter to the final scoreline, and that is the final act of this game. Well, at least at the very end, there's something to take away. They lost the game, but got in the end zone, got a 2-point conversion as well. I don't know, though. In the end, you still lost the football game.
You still lost the game, but maybe they were just capitalizing on the flurry at the end, right? You scored the touchdown, keep the momentum going, go for 2. Maybe they're working on something for down the road. As you said, it doesn't matter. You lose the game, but you finish with a touchdown.